We just wanted to see what everyone was looking at here. And we still can't tell, so maybe you could tell. Oh. A chance to take a wee-wee, if you need, down these steps against a wall.
My grandfather once told me he went to go see a man about a horse. I believe this is the horse he was talking about.
This is the horse.
And maybe that's the man that he was also talking about. Anyway, Papa's here with us today, seeing the man about the horse.
Here's City Hall or something. I actually don't know, I have no clue. And a horsey man again. Different horsey man from the last video. And a Jen. What's up, Jen? And a fountain, known in Danish as something. A little tough with the translations here, they're hard words to pronounce. We're trying our best. Alright, after a 3-hour research stop at the library, we finally figured out what this place is. So that's the fountain we were just at. Here's the horsey man we were looking at. And then here's the Capitol building as we called it. So what we're in right now is the royal courtyard. So pretty much back in the 1700s, different kings or princes or queens each got their own palace. So there's 4 palaces in this kind of symmetrical place where each one gets one. We're about to go into Christian VIII's, Jen?
I believe so.
Christian VIII is the one that has the visitor center and gift shop. So Christian VIII is the smart one for trying to make some money. Yeah,
Christian VIII was an entrepreneur.
The other guys are hermits, and I mean, they've all been dead for 300 years, but he's the entrepreneurial one, so good for him. So we're gonna go in and see what happens. See if we can't contribute to the Danish economy.
Excellent.
We just got to a royal guard, and this car came out. We think it's someone of royalty. Everett's stopping to look. Jen, who do you think that was?
I don't know, but I believe that was Maybach, so it's a darn expensive car.
Right, so not just anyone can park through these doors. We were lucky to witness what we just did. Now we've come in a roundabout way to get to this building. Again, we still don't know what it is. We looked it up in the book before, but that was like an hour ago, so we don't remember. But we turn around. There's that horse guy in the fountain in the distance. And Jen is ducking for whatever reason.
So look, getting your shot.
Oh, so she wouldn't get in my shot. Isn't that nice? Here we get to walk now. Pretty much we just had lunch at a restaurant that was built in the 1700s, Jen? Something like that? 1600s?
Something like that.
It's where the Russians used to come when they would port here and enjoy their food. So I had a salami sandwich with meat-flavored jelly. And Jen, what did you have?
I had toasted buttered bread with brie.
Delicious.
It was delicious.
Okay, so now we're gonna go figure out what this building is. The Herrens Ord Blijver Evendelac. Wow, look at that crowd of people. See, Jen and I are smart, right, Jen?
Sure. Why are we smart this time?
Well, because everyone's over there to see the Little Mermaid statue. We're gonna be smart and use our 20-time optical zoom and just stand back here and enjoy it.
I'm gonna go see her now.
Wow, look how great she looks up close.
This is me walking to go see the Little Mermaid.
Okay, see you, Jen. I'm gonna stay here and watch the Little Mermaid from here without the crowd. Bye, Jen. Ah, shoot. So what Jen and I did is we decided to close our eyes and walk for as far as we thought it would take to get to the Little Mermaid, but guess we went too far. But anyway, we're avoiding the crowd again, so that's good. There she is from this side. 20x zoom and a shaky hand. Jen, what do you think of the Little Mermaid?
I think she's pretty, and it's a very, very sad story. The non-Disney version, I mean.
What? Do you have a story to tell us?
I have a story to tell you. Welcome back to Storytime with Jen. Today we'll be talking about The Little Mermaid. The original story...
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete?
It's not quite the Disney version.
Oh.
But the story goes that a little mermaid lived with her 5 sisters under the sea, and one day she rescued a prince from a shipwreck and fell instantly in love with him. And in order to go with the prince up to the surface, or to go find her prince again after she rescued him, she made a deal with an evil sea witch. I'm gonna guess her name was Ursula. She probably had 2 evil eels too, Flotsam and Jetsam. Anyway, she made a deal and traded her voice for a pair of legs. And when she got to land, she found her prince, and they had a good time for a while. But then part of the deal was if the prince ever married another, the little mermaid would die. Well, of course he's a prince, and his family wants him to marry a princess, so he was betrothed to a princess, and the night before the wedding to the princess, the little mermaid's 5 sisters came with a magical knife and said that if she were to kill the prince, she would be allowed to return to the sea. But she couldn't do it, and as dawn broke, she died. It's pretty depressing when it's not the American version, huh?
Womp womp.
Oh.
Just the fountain. Just some Copenhagen-y sights. Just Jen's here. Oh, hey Jen. Jen, it looks like you have something to say. Do you have anything to say about Copenhagen?
Craig won't feed me. It's already 6 o'clock and I'm hungry, and he's like, no dinner, it's too expensive.
That's right. I can't do the conversion rate in my head, so everything looks like dollars. So when I see a hamburger for $200, it's a little pricey.
Much.
Yeah.
It's a little pricey anyway. It's like 90,
even 200 kroners, yeah.
90 kroners.
All right, so it was 90 kroners.
It's like the price in New York City.
That equals $90 in my head. So anyway, here's the part of the walk that we were just walking down. Cool little pedestrian path, made up of 4 or 5 different streets.
Why don't we look at the pedestrian path? Wow, look at that fountain!
Really? I'll go take a look.
No, with the camera.
Oh, with the camera, just not my head. Okay, here I go. What a nice fountain. Hey Mom and Dad, I'm here outside a gift shop in Denmark. Not gonna buy you anything, but I'm just telling you that I'm thinking about you. And that's what counts the most, right? Right.